gonna be the day when you choose to use your head? Is today gonna be the day when you unlock your destiny's door? If not, then my people, tell me, what are we fighting for? Tell me, what are we fighting for? What are we fighting for? 'Cause yesterday made no sense to me, so tell me, what are we fighting for? AM hours. Amidst the sunrise, squinted eyes, high expectation, moral devastation, mental relays of social commentary. Rewind, rejected. Fast forward, expected, getting played, detected. Now stop. Focus on the future. Because the truth of the matter is, for you, the morning after isn't just a pill, but a reality. And my current reality is this game that's playing in my head now. We can't go back to before we jumped in the bed or fake like it never happened, expecting it to be more than what it was. And obviously it meant more to me than he, because he just shook my hand, casually, yet with intent. And I shook his hand back. You see, it felt so surreal. It was almost like a hooker's morning exchange, except with class, because I own no nightstand. No dollars were pressed into my palm or placed on my pillow, though the aftermath had me feeling as such. I would have preferred him give me quantity, because maybe that would be a judgment of my quality. You see, I said nothing. And instead, I got a handful of lifelines with the possibility that they too could end mine. And I said nothing. Here I was trying to play this big girl's game, and I said nothing, teetering on the line between hoe and emotional pro, and I kept my mouth closed and I said nothing all the while, slowly losing cells that were counted for life, and I said nothing. You see, it doesn't make sense for us to not say nothing. But at least the look on my face made him reply, and he said, I didn't know what else to say. And I'm thinking to myself, we passed the line of stranger about 8 hours into Olympic stunts ago. But yet, we have nothing to say to one another. So he gave me a kiss. It felt forced to me, a common courtesy, so that he could appear nice to me, and I plastered this smile on my face, all the while thinking I got what I deserved. You see, I was an educated woman who took a turn at a not-so-educated game. I should have checked my mate, collected my $200 in Rand, passed go, and never looked back. You see, he was not the uno for me, yet he left me with no clue as to how to play my hand. And if this were spades, my game would have been written all over my face. There was no aces, no deuce, just two jokers staring at each other in the morning sunlight with extended hands. All the while, he gave me nothing more than a handful of lifelines that slowly had the possibility of ending mine. Shame. Haiku. I did not ask for his help, but it did not stop him from giving me AIDS. So, stop, think about it. This next piece is about domestic violence, and I think it's very pertinent to women, because a lot of times you stay with a person you're not supposed to be with, and you put up with a lot of what they did. And this story is particularly my sister's story that inspired the piece. My sister was with my first nephew's father that beat her so bad she lost an ovary. And she knew he was cheating on her, they weren't using protection and all of this, and every day, my sister is a nurse, she sees people with AIDS. And yet she stays with these guys that she knows is cheating. And so I'm literally like praying every day that she doesn't get anything from staying in an abusive relationship from these guys that are blatantly have no respect for her, yet alone for her health and her well-being and her body. So this is my remedy to that. It's called DOC. Your Honor, Too Deep the poetess, I, the justified assailant, would like to plead the newly instated charge of premeditated self-defense. Because as a child, I made up my mind that no man was ever going to lay his hands on me. So after watching several chick flicks and doing self-defense workout takes to Dixie Chicks Earl's Gotta Die, I deemed myself fully equipped to handle anyone who thought that they were bold enough to threaten my self-preservation. So I present to you Exhibit A. I present to you his death certificate. What's that, Your Honor? Yes, sir, that is correct. You see, DOC stands for dead on contact. He was letting me know of his impending suicide through traditional methods of homicide, the moment that his person violently met with my person. So that time of death you see stated there, Your Honor, is the moment in which his hand actually touched me. Because the moments following that, which actually led to his last breath, was really inconsequential. So I present to you Exhibit B. This is the map with the exact longitude and latitude, give or take a stump or two, of where his sorry ass now resides. I told his mother, don't thank me for saving her on funeral costs. Just fix the heel on my boot, patch up the hole in my floor, and get every female in your family's tubes tied so that no one else will ever have to suffer from another sorry excuse of an XY chromosome package ever again. And, Your Honor, I know that this looks like murder, but I promise you it was self-defense. Premeditated? Yeah, but only because I know my self-worth, but self-defense nonetheless. And if he were alive today, he too would tell you that he didn't know I could defend myself so well. So I think that my punishment should be to get in a relationship with another sorry bastard. Because I promise I will not waste taxpayers' dollars by filing police reports. Nor will I waste precious emergency room space. Because you see, I live by a 2-hit down rule. You hit me, you hit the floor, you die. I'm selfish in this matter, Your Honor. Because you see, there are women out there who need me. And if they can't have me, they at least need to have my self-esteem. Because there's not a creation created on this earth bad enough to put his hands on me, except for the devil, and even he's smart enough to send dumbasses like this to do his dirty work. And we see how that turned out. So I guess now's the time for me to admit that yes, sleep and I are having an affair on the side. Therefore, I will not stay up late at night nursing bruises while he gets to sleep soundly, nor will I try to figure out what it is that I did or did not do today to cause him to lay his hands on me. So no, Your Honor, I will not apologize for him thinking of me as a victim and me rising as a victor. But I am sorry that his damn daddy didn't teach him who not to put his hands on. So, Your Honor, much like that motherfucker who misjudged me, I rest.